Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel and welcome to the new beauty room. Are you excited? I am so excited. I know I told you in my last video that I would be back to uploading more often, but I needed a few more days, okay? And I know you guys understand. I needed a few more days and I focused on getting this room together, which I know it's been a long time coming. If you don't know, I moved at the beginning of August, and then there was a lot that happened. There's been construction at my house, there's been a passing in my family. There was a couple of trips that I had to make to Miami, one for my grandma's 85th birthday, the other one unfortunately to bury my grandma. So I have not been able to focus on getting my beauty room together, which is why the past, I don't know, 10, 12, maybe 20 videos, I've had a blank canvas, a white screen in the back, but I am back to having a studio. I am back to being a little bit more organized. I spent the past 4 to 5 days working so hard on this room every day, and it is now here. In today's video, we're doing the best Will I Buy It video of the year, okay? In today's Will I Buy It video, we are going through the most exciting releases that I have seen this year, and honestly the most exciting releases that there will probably be this year, because these are all my favorite brands coming out with the best eyeshadow palettes slash the biggest, baddest collections, and I cannot wait to go through it all with you and tell you the things that I'm excited to try, the things that I'm maybe not so excited to try. So if you're excited for today's video, if you're excited for the new beauty room, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. Anyways, the first thing we have to go through is the biggest, baddest collection of the year, brought to you by Mother Pat McGrath herself. Let me scoot over this way. By the way, look at that beautiful wallpaper back there. Unfortunately, I want the camera to focus on me so you can see the makeup clearly, so it's going to be a little blurred, but it looks absolutely stunning back there. Okay, moving on. Pat McGrath, the biggest, baddest holiday collection. Check it out right here. There is so much in that collection. It's a little bit overwhelming, but the fantastic thing is that she usually divides her holiday collection into 2 different launches, and right now, the moment that you're watching this video, part of the Pat McGrath collection is live on her website. The link, if you want to buy that gorgeous palette right there, is down below in the description box of this video, so go ahead and shop Pat McGrath's holiday collection right now. So let's go through it all. I'm going to start by the things that are releasing the day that I'm posting this video, which is September the 23rd at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's usually the time when things release. First things first, the Mothership Celestial Nirvana palette, which props to Pat McGrath and her team, because they are obviously listening to what people have been asking them for. There's definitely some pinks in there, don't get me wrong. I see the pinks, but there's also reddish colors. There is a burgundy, there's purples, there's a green, there is a blue. There are a few other touches thrown into that palette that a lot of people have been asking them to release, and they did it for the holiday season. This palette is retailing right now for $82, so they raised the price from, I believe, $78 that it was last year. But keep in mind that you are still getting 18 Pat McGrath shades for those $82. Usually you get 10 shades for like 125, maybe 126 now. So it is still a lot more bang for your buck. Personally, I am very excited, and by the way, this is already available. Did I tell you? The link is down below. I personally am very excited for that navy blue. I'm excited for the green. I love that she still has some neutral shades in there. I love that I can see a couple of transition shades that I can use. And I'm particularly excited for that purple shade called Violet Vixen. I mean, just everything about this palette. Everything about this palette is pretty exciting to me. I thought these were all new shades, but Lunar Lavender sounds like a shade of hers that maybe I've had before, or maybe it's in a gloss or something. That name sounds familiar though. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up. The rest of the shades definitely do look new to me. The swatches look absolutely incredible. I love the bright pink obnoxious packaging. I'm here for it. And I just can't believe that she included that many colors in a palette at once, because we've been asking for them, you know, and it's exciting that they're all here, but I thought she might include like a couple of blues or a couple of greens or a couple of purples here and there, but she threw it all in this big huge holiday palette, and I'm obsessed, okay? I am here for it. I love it. The other product launching today is the mascaras. Now, this mascara is the Dark Star mascara in 3 different colors. There is Aquamarine Dream, Ultra Violet Blue, and Pink Mystique. I don't think I'm going to get the pack of 3 because that seems like a lot of colorful mascara, and I usually stick to black when it comes to mascara. But I do want to try one of them, and I think the color I'm going for is Aquamarine Dream, because that is the one that is different enough. I feel like sometimes when companies come out with colored mascaras, pink and blue are for the most part included. I've definitely seen them before on like YSL mascaras and stuff, but that Aquamarine Dream color is special. So what I'm picking up today, which I probably already woke up and got, is the Celestial Nirvana Holiday Palette, of course, and then the Aquamarine Dream Mascara, and I cannot wait for that review. I know that I still have a few things that I bought that I need to get reviews up for, like my Hourglass palettes right here, but in due time those videos will be up. By the way, I'm going to link my nails down below if I find them. These are from Glamnetic, and you can now use code Patty on the Glamnetic website, I think, for 10% off, and I'm obsessed with the way these came out. Random, I know, but sometimes you guys ask. The next release, which I'm predicting is going to be next Friday, will probably have the rest of the collection. She did it like that last year. She released the palette first and the rest of the collection the Friday after. So anyways, we have 2 cheek palettes. Each one of them have 4 blushes and 1 highlighter. There's a cool tone one and a warm one. The cool tone one is Divine Rose and the warm one is Nude Venus. I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking up these palettes, if I'm completely honest with you, because I already have an overwhelming amount of Pat McGrath blushes in my collection, and I stick to like 3 at the most. There is 3 that I always reach for, and then the rest of them sit there neglected, which I feel terrible about. So I'm not sure if I actually want to pick up these chic palettes. I could be persuaded though. If you're very interested in me picking up the chic palettes, let me know down in the comments section, please, so that I am aware that you're interested, and in that case I can purchase them just for review purposes and whatnot, but I'm not sure. I do like that she has like a pink and a warm color story, and each one of them seem to have different depth of blushes, which is great, but it kind of also turns me off because I know that I'm going to stick to either 1 or 2 of the shades of that palette, and then I'm not going to reach for the rest. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about the palette. Not sure if I want to pick them up or not. Anyways, these are going to retail for $62. There is also 2 stunning highlighters with the most beautiful embossing. I am weak for Pat McGrath embossed items like this. I love them. The highlighters are going to be $60, which is a little pricier, especially because you're getting 1 shade, but these are usually so good. They're like a little work of art in a pan. I've never regretted them before, but they are a pretty penny. I believe, looking at the swatches right here, that this actually might be a little bit too dark for me, but just for review purposes, and obviously because if it works for me, I know that I'm going to love it. I do think I'm going to pick it up because this is the highlighter of Pat's holiday season. It has the most beautiful embossing. I'm really hoping it'll work for me, and it looks stunning. So I'm going to pick this one up for sure. And then she's also releasing a holiday blush color. It's Nude Venus 2. So I think I'm going to skip on the blush palettes and grab this one blush right here. Nude Venus is one of my favorite shades that she has in her collection. It's one of those three that I always gravitate towards from Pat McGrath, and so Nude Venus 2 sounds extremely interesting to me. This is going to retail for $39, by the way, so I think I'm going to be picking this up on the second holiday launch Pat makes and skip maybe on the blush palettes. Although my mind is not fully made yet, so still let me know in the comments what you want from me. She is re-releasing the legendary Wear Velvet Kohl eyeliner. I already have it from when it came out with the Bridgerton collection, I believe it was. And then she's releasing 2 holiday lipsticks. There's this really beautiful Ultimate Classic red with the most gorgeous embossing. And there's a nude. Guess which one I am interested in. Obviously the nude one. The nude one is called Neutral Coral Nude, and like I said, the embossing makes me weak. I love the way it looks. I'll probably not want to touch it. But most importantly, take a look at the lip swatches right there. This lipstick looks so gorgeous on so many skin tones, and it looks like it has a like brown undertone to it. I'm totally here for it. This is the perfect nude lipstick for me, and so I need to have it. This one, by the way, is going to retail for $39. We've talked about a lot of items in this collection. Are we done? We are not done yet. She didn't just come out with one holiday palette, she also came out with 2 smaller ones. Now, interestingly enough, she changed the format of her smaller palettes. In previous years, as part of the holiday collection, she's released eyeshadow quads, and this year she has quints, let's call them. There is Bronze Bliss, which has a very interesting combination of like bronzy colors and cool tones as well. And then there is Nude Allure, which is this one right here, and this one is more of that pinky, more traditional Pat McGrath vibe. These retail for $36 each, which is great because that is a lot less expensive than the quads, where the quads are usually, I think, like $56 to $58, and you can get these little palettes that have 5 colors for $36 each. So I totally think that's definitely a great aspect to this palette in this collection. I think I'll pick them up both just for review purposes, we'll say, and because I want them. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed that there's no more quads because I love collecting the quads. Both of these color stories are also absolutely incredible, and I am totally here for them. Like I said, the palette and the mascara are available right now, but I expect everything else I talked about afterwards to be releasing next Friday. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you need me to compare anything that I just talked about to anything else in my collection when I review it in a video, please let me know down in the comments section. Let's move on to the next super fabulous holiday release that I wait for every single year. And that is the Huda Beauty holiday release. Huda Beauty comes out with a big palette every year, usually I think around October, but it's already announced and I believe it comes out pretty soon. Anyways, it's the Empowered palette. Take a look right here. My first impressions this year, though, unfortunately, when I saw this palette was that, and this is a very unfortunate coincidence, I feel like it looks so much like the Dream palette by Natasha Denona. Maybe looking at them side by side now, hold on. Maybe not as much as I thought at first, but it has like a cool tone half and a warm half to it, some golds, a couple of burgundies. I don't know, I felt like the vibes of both of these palettes were very similar, so when I review the Huda one, I definitely want to compare it with the My Dream Collection palette from Natasha Denona. I know I still owe you guys a 5 looks 1 palette on this one, by the way, I'm sorry. So kind of an unfortunate coincidence, because how would they have known, right? And I mean, if I had to pick a formula, by the way, because I know I'm going to get this question, I love the Natasha Denona formula just a little bit better. Although the Huda Beauty formula on these palettes right here every year is the formula that she makes in Italy, which is far superior to the formula that you get in the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. The color story though, overall really beautiful. It has some shades that we've already seen in Huda's past palettes, and then the cool tone side reminded me a lot of the Wild Jaguar palette that she came out with, I believe it was last year. So there's a lot of comparisons to make with this one. When it comes to Huda, she kind of tends to stick to very similar colors. So it's always amazing to me when she steps out of her comfort zone. But unfortunately, I don't think she did this year. Still though, this is definitely one of my favorite releases every year, and I am dying to try it. So I will buy it. The palette is not coming out alone. There is other items to accompany it. There's a limited edition mascara. There is a very weird looking jelly highlighter, brushes, and then a lip kit. The most interesting thing to me from all of that maybe would be the lip kit, but to be completely honest with you, I don't think I'm grabbing anything else other than the eyeshadow palette, which I am really looking forward to. So then we have Miss Charlotte Tilbury and what she is coming out with this holiday season, which again, I'm very excited about. I don't think that this is everything from Charlotte. I would presume that there's also one of her long palettes coming at some point before the year ends, but what I have to show you today is the Chic palettes, which I've shown you kind of in previous Will I Buy It videos, but now we have a little bit closer pictures. There's going to be a warm one and a cool tone one. The warm one has more orangey peachy shades. The cool tone one has more pinky shades. Both of them have 2 blushes and 2 highlighters. I'm not sure if I want to go for both of these. I might just stick to the more pinky neutral one rather than also going for the peachy one, but I can be persuaded otherwise, because I kind of also want to grab them both. So let me know what to do down in the comment section. I need your help for these. Both of them look absolutely stunning though, and Miss Charlotte Tilbury does no wrong when it comes to her Chic palettes. I always love her blushes, and I also always love her highlighters. I'm pretty sad there's not a bronzer in there, but that's just me, I know. Besides that, it looks like she's also coming out with single eyeshadows. I'm pretty interested in these, and I am dying for the little detailed jewels on the cap of the packaging. I wonder how many colors she's coming out with. On these pictures it looks like there's 3 different colors, and I don't know if these are going to be great for a one and done eyeshadow look type of thing, or if these are something that you're going to have to use in addition to other eyeshadows in your collection. It looks like I'll definitely have to pick them up to show you them, to swatch them, and to try them. So I'll let you know once I review them what I think of them, but I will be picking this up for review purposes, and one of the palettes, maybe both of them. Still undecided on that one. The other release I have been dying to talk about is the new holiday palette from Anastasia that was just announced today, I believe, the day I'm filming this video. This is a perfect fall palette. You have your olivey shimmers, you have your warm shades in there. The packaging I'm personally not loving. I just don't love silver shiny packaging. For some reason it turns me off. So what I want to show you is this picture right here so that we can better see the color story on its own. I feel like this looks a lot more appealing to me than when it's in that shiny packaging for some reason. And I have nothing against the exterior of it. The exterior looks nice, but I feel like it's a bit too contrasting with the interior of it, especially because it's such a cool tone gray type of background to all of these really nice, like, warm colorful shades. I don't know, I feel iffy about it. By the way, I'm looking at another picture now on the Anastasia Instagram account, and I like this better. It looks like there is a cool toned half to the palette and a warm tone half to the palette. This makes it look a lot more attractive to me. I was going to pick it up anyways. Yes, I'm going to review it. I'm going to try it. Please let me know what you would want me to compare this particular palette to down in the comment section so that I can do swatch comparisons once I pick this up to review. The palette looks absolutely lovely. Anastasia's new formula is a bit better than what she's traditionally come out with before. And I don't know, overall I'm vibing with it. It's nice, it's 90s inspired, really nice and grungy. And it looks like it's going to be releasing on the 26th. Those 4 releases were mainly what I wanted to talk about in this video, but I do have a few other things that I want to touch on. But you know, Pat McGrath Holiday, Charlotte Tilbury Holiday, Huda Beauty Holiday, and Anastasia Holiday. 4 of my favorite brands, their best launches of the year. I am so here for all of it. Now briefly, let's talk about Too Faced Holiday Collection. All of this is already available and I will have it linked down below if you're interested. I am personally picking up a couple of products to try. I'm interested in the little palettes, but I would honestly wait for a sale. The Sephora sale is coming up. I'm sure Too Faced maybe will have a sale at some point. These I feel like are items that you don't necessarily have to rush and get unless you want to, which by all means. But I feel like these are items that you can wait at least a month more before buying and get it during the Sephora sale or a Too Faced sale or whatever, because you know, the holidays aren't here yet. And it's usually better to get them 20% off at least, right? Something else I wanted to talk about is the ColourPop and Hocus Pocus 2 collection, which did already launch the day that I'm filming this video. So this is also already available. The link is down below in the description box if you want to grab it. And this collection is beautiful. If you're a fan of Hocus Pocus, you will be all over this. The packaging, the detail on the packaging, just magnificent. The palette looks absolutely insane. You can get the whole PR collection for $103. The palette retails for only $24, which is amazing. And to be honest, I love the packaging of everything down to the mascara, the glosses, the single shadows. I had a few complaints about the Harry Potter collection, and I feel like this Hocus Pocus collection looks even more beautifully packaged, which I'm kind of mad about because I wish they had put this much attention to detail into everything that was part of the Harry Potter collection. Anyways, I'll let it go. I'll try to. But you can get the whole Hocus Pocus collection for actually $99 because the PR set you get for $103, but you can get the whole collection for $99. Now, I haven't purchased it yet, but if you want me to review it, let me know down below because I'm tempted. The greens, the purples, the cool tones, I'm here for it. It is such a beautiful palette. Let me know if you would want me to pick this up, and I will be reading the comments when I upload this video tomorrow. And if you would want me to pick up the whole collection or if just the palette is okay. I think just the palette should probably be okay. That's definitely the most exciting thing to me. Lastly, I wanted to talk about this right over here. We have another naked palette coming from Urban Decay, and you know what? I like it. Let me see what the comments are under this one, because I feel like we usually give a lot of ish when it comes to Urban Decay coming out with things. They usually is like boring, another one of the same, and you know, they've kind of earned that because they've been releasing the same thing over and over again for years. But this is different, this is exciting, I really like it, and I am interested in getting it, in trying it. The exterior of it looks beautiful and the interior of it also looks beautiful. I really hope that the formulas are good. So let's see what the people are saying. The Beauty Steal, which is an account that I love and follow, she has all of the best deals on makeup ever, said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Urban Decay is back." Yes, I mean, this is stunning. Finally something different and intriguing. I gotta have this one. Finally something to swoon over from Urban Decay. A fun palette from Urban Decay, question mark? Nice. Okay, so I'm not alone in this. This palette looks incredible and I am definitely very interested in trying this one as well. That is all I have for today's video. I didn't want to cover that many things because I know I spent a lot of time on the Pat McGrath collection, which by the way is out already. Check the link in the description box below. Go shop your Pat McGrath holiday palette. I'm so excited about it and I know that a lot of you will be excited about it too. By the way, right underneath my link for the Pat McGrath palette, there's going to be a 10% off discount code. She usually has those when she releases new things. So yeah, check it out down there. That is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Help me out down in the comment section by giving me all of the suggestions, asking all of the questions, and letting me know what you're interested in trying. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye bye.